I'd like to share with you what is the most critical, most urgent thing we need to do to manage artificial intelligence today. And it's something which I think just makes it an enormous difference. We need to mark AI so we can tell when we're seeing content created that way. This idea actually comes from Yuval Harari, who's an amazing thought leader. And what he said is that we need a way that people can routinely see that artificial intelligence is creating content or used to create content, because we have things like this. So this is a TikTok video, and in it, you can see that it's a joke about how Trump supporters have bowel obstruction or more bowel obstruction. And it's obviously funny. And it's narrated by GOP political figures with their pictures, their mouth is moving, their voice is emulated. It's funny or offensive, but think about what can be done with that if you're pretending that they're really saying things. So what do we need to do? From a human factors engineering viewpoint, I'd like to do things that are not so noticeable that they get in the way, but still make it very clear. So for example, I'd like to see all text use different ASCII characters in order to present material created by AI. And what you can do is change all the A's and all the I's to these characters. And so text like this, which is a sonnet created by GPT, would look like this. And so you can see that you can still read it, it's not a problem, but clearly it's marked. And it's unlikely you would get any substantial amount of text with no A's and no I's. We can also take images and videos that are created using AI and mark them as well. You can put like a 4x4 matrix of pixels. You can barely see it, but those pixels set to a specific color, for specific grayscale color, can very easily be picked up by looking carefully or by a machine looking at it and looking for that particular hex color. And finally, audio, if you're simulating audio and it does simulate people's voice, then or any kind of sound, then we should get a mark in that as well. And so, for example, a 200 millisecond average volume white noise burst just fit into a pause, or if there's no pause every 5 seconds, would give us a clue that we're looking at something generated by AI and not real video. And so when we look at the dangers of AI, this kind of disclosure, for me, I think it's urgent to get that in place as legislation, as a built-in technology solution, and as a cultural norm as quickly as we possibly can.